Before a foreigner comes to Taiwan for the first time, what should they know?
After 1 or 2 bottles of wine, it's like, well, we have some gaoliang in the fridge, guys!
Hi everyone and welcome back to a new episode of the game show谁最懂台湾. The game show where the right answer doesn't matter as long as you think as a Taiwanese. The rules are simple. I've asked 100 Taiwanese people a bunch of questions and the players are gonna try to guess the most common answer. And today we do have a full French face-off with Bonjour Louis.
Wait. When you say Bonjour Louis, do we have to like become here? So you introduce us one by one first?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just go in front. Okay.
I don't think that these guys need any further introduction, so let's get started right away. What is the most Taiwanese thing?
Thing.
Yuan.
Going to the temple as a thing?
Temple? No.
What? Go to night market?
Go to night market is the most common answer.
Yes.
And he starts off with a whooping 10 people, 10% says that go to a night market is the most Taiwanese thing. Double the points, give Louis a 20 points lead off the bat. Next one is a percentage question, and if you're within 5% range, you get double the points. How many percent of the Taiwanese people have used U-Bike?
50%.
I would say 40%.
So actually 71% of the Taiwanese have used U-Bike.
In Kaohsiung we use city bike. It's really bad. U-Bike is much better. I like Kaohsiung, but the city bike is really as good.
I love U-Bike. Highly recommend it. What is the most you have won in the uniform lottery?
200, most of people would be 200. Yes.
The most, I will say 1000.
The most common answer is 1000, with 49 people actually answered that they won 1000 the most. So that's 98 fresh points to Yuan. Only 4% said that they never won, and just as many won 10,000 the most. Speaking about collecting things month after month, how many percent of the Taiwanese people collect and use 7-Eleven stickers? Yuan?
I'm gonna say 20%.
I think for me the sticker stuff is only like grandmas doing that or like...
You're gonna offend like my entire...
No, I don't want to offend anyone. But the only moments I saw people collecting those things was when I was living in Hong Kong. There were a lot of grandmas waiting for people going out and be like, do you need your sticker? Do you need a sticker? And so for me, I always associate it to the grandmas. Just maybe 10%.
Actually, it's 23% of the Taiwanese people.
But it's not
not that much, but it's double the points to Yuan, which was in the 5% range.
Yeah,
here. How many times per month do you cook your own food? Louis?
At least once per week. 10 per month.
10 per month. 10 per month.
So how many weeks per month?
I did at least once a week. I didn't say only once a week. At least. At least. Because then I was thinking once a week and I know.
It's also who is the population that replied, you know?
Same grandmas who's outside our family.
Yeah.
So the more common answer is 10, with 6 people cooking food 10 times per month. The most common answer by far, 26%, never cook.
What?
Since I'm living with Yuan, I know that other than his protein shakes, there's not that much food going on in the kitchen.
But if I peel an apple, does it count as like cooking?
How many percent of the Taiwanese people have participated in a dragon boat race?
5%.
That low, huh?
Actually, doing dragon boat is not something that everyone doing.
And my answer is gonna be 0.
No one can be wrong. No one can be wrong.
Both could be wrong.
Ah, yeah.
Actually, they're both very close. Louis is slightly closer because the right answer was 3%.
Yes!
What about you guys? Have you been in a dragon boat?
Never. I would love to.
What about you, Lukas?
Oh, funny that you would ask, actually. Because, you know, I think that if you're living in Taiwan and if you call yourself proud over the Taiwanese culture, you should at least once try out the dragon boat race. The second day of practice, our boat sank.
Sank? What?
How many percent of the Taiwanese people have used GoShare, Wemo, or iRent?
You have to get the closest.
The closest.
I'm gonna say 8%.
Most Taiwanese have their own scooter. 3%.
8% is the correct answer. Actually, on the dot. And actually 12% had no idea what I meant when I asked this question.
Right? I knew that.
It's very, very likely you get pulled over by the cops, you know.
Really?
If you're like a foreigner on like a rental scooter in the middle of the night in Taipei.
They always think you're
Yeah.
drunk or something.
Exactly.
What do you do in the middle of the night, by the way, on a rental scooter?
Next question. And we're gonna head over to the beautiful country of France.
Oh, yes.
France.
Except from Yuan Yuan, Louis, or any other French YouTubers, what is your most favorite French thing?
Croissant.
Mianbao. The bread.
Mianbao.
Bread.
Croissant.
Wow.
12 people answered croissant. One of them said they've never had it. They only heard Yuan Yuan recommending it so much, so it must be their favorite thing. How many percent of Taiwanese people have drank gaoliang?
80%.
It's included all types of gaoliang, not only the 80%.
Ha ha ha.
I'm gonna say 70%.
Yuan Yuan is closer, but actually only 58% has actually had
58,
gaoliang.
like the
We just 58. You guys have both had it, I assume.
Yeah, a lot.
What do you prefer, gaoliang or some French wine?
Like for a casual situation, for sure, it's wine because gaoliang is just so strong.
So what's the situation where you prefer to have gaoliang instead of some French wine then?
After 1 or 2 bottles of wine, it's like, well, we have some gaoliang in the fridge, guys.
Before a foreigner comes to Taiwan for the first time, what should they know? Louis?
How to speak Chinese?
I could read it in Chinese if you guys want.
Yeah, no, we have a lot.
外国人第一次来台湾之前，应该知道什么？
It doesn't have.
Oh, I think I know.
I have no idea. I have no clue.
You don't need to.
7-Eleven. You should know 7-Eleven.
The more common answer with 2 responses was Chinese. So it's 2 points. All the rest was different things, and the clear winner with 10%, Taiwan is not China.
I knew it, that's the thing I wanted to say, but I was like, that's too late, I already said Chinese, so.
What is the worst thing about Taiwan? That was very fast, Louis. There must be one thing that bothers you quite a bit.
Maybe the weather.
Because like it's more
summer.
specific. What's wrong with the weather?
Like summer. No?
Summer.
Like it's too hot in summer. What? How specific
So
can you be?
too hot.
I would say pollution. What do Taiwanese people complain about in general?
Us?
In general.
I think Taiwanese foreigners.
Bonjour Louis, 100%. Clear winner again. What's the traffic?
The traffic.
天气太热. 11 people complains about the weather. How many foreigners do you think it lives in Taiwan?
How many Taiwanese?
Yuan?
10,000.
So it's 1 per 9 market in Yuan.
Sure one. Okay, let's try something completely different from you.
It's the most common answer with 19 points, double the points, 38 fresh points to Louis. What is your favorite place in Kaohsiung? Louis?
Jijin.
I've been there actually. There was a beach party there once.
Yeah. Lotus Pond. Lotus Lake. Lotus Lake.
Are we back? Are we back? For real? 2 years later, nothing has changed. I honestly don't really know what this is, but number 1, a clear winner was Pier 2.
Pour, oh putain, I hesitated this Jijin or pour.
Was it? What was
I go there every day, I live next to there.
However, on a solid number 2, we actually have Zhijin.
Nah, voilà.
So that's 16 nice points.
Wow.
So I still won.
You still won this question.
Okay.
We all know that Taiwanese people are crazy about their bubble milk tea.
Yeah.
But except for the bubbles, what do they usually put extra into their milk tea?
Just be quiet.
No, it doesn't count.
Or into the drinks, I should say.
The grass jelly.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's a good one.
Yes.
Xiancao. I say Xiancao.
Isn't that the same
Nice
thing?
try, in Chinese.
Number 1 was coconut.
Quoi? So it's like, what would you like with your coffee? I'd like some coconut.
Yeah, like.
QQ the coconut. But the more common answer is actually grass jelly. With 8 responses. Here is a question again, especially for Louis.
I love this game.
What is your favorite candy?
Okay. I will just try with my favorite Taiwanese tango, the Guai Guai Ran Tango.
Guai Ran Tango.
They have one.
Is it Guai Guai? Is that
a bit like Haribo, but from Guai Guai?
Okay, Guai Guai, is that a company?
Yeah. You know they have the snacks like the.
Yeah, I thought it was the name of the snacks, like the spill things.
No, Guai Guai is also a company.
No.
Like they have several different. Okay, so I guess that's not right.
We say IKEA candy.
IKEA candy. Wow. On behalf of my people, I thank you for this. Solid #1 on the list of Taiwanese people favorite candy, chocolate.
Oh man. The favorite candy is chocolate.
What kind of candy do you like? Chocolate, sour, salty.
Chocolate is a category, candy is another category.
So you're saying anything that has chocolate would not be candy?
No, it's called chocolate.
It depends on the percentage.
And #2 on the list, Haribo.
Oh no way! It's my favorite thing in the world!
I thought about
Oh my god! Oh, too bad.
Wait.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
If you guys follow Louis on Instagram, then you will see that pretty much 80% of all his posts is Haribo and Kinder chocolate. So I thought that this was a solid one. So sadly, there's no bonus candy for Louis here. And once again, the champion, the most Taiwanese foreigner in Taiwan, Yuan Yuan. But even so, we still have a gift for Louis here for participating.
And that's candy, of course!
Once again,
I still get some perfect for the HSR going back to Kaohsiung. I know what I'm gonna do.
And thanks again to our friends at Lai Hao here, who is
completely hiding the camera. This is a puzzle. Can you
Yeah, I know.
And thanks again to our friends at Lai Hao, who is helping us out here with the gifts to the participants. Thanks again so much for watching, and please scroll down to the description and check out the form and continue to replying to new questions so we can continue doing this show. Louis, thanks again for joining us.
Thank you for inviting me.
Pleasure to having you. Francois lives here, we never get rid of him. So this will probably not be the last episode with him in here as well.
Can I go back to my room now?
You may now go back to your room, Francois. If you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe to both their channels. You also have our social media up here if you want to connect with us. My name is Lukas. Starts with L as in like, ends with S as in subscribe. Please do both, and see you all in the next one.